Now, I wanted to start this video off hot, man, showing you we are back with that man Snag'em at Texas A&M, getting ready to take the SEC by storm. And hey, we're going back to an OG look we had when we started this series initially. But before we get into the update on this man Snag'em and all of his attributes, we did get some major news with our first title update in College Football 25. And some of the things they talked about specifically in Road to Glory is that they added some additional scenarios and NIL content. They fixed rare issues where you would get a scenario reward screen that did not align with your received bonuses. So which means we're actually getting our XP boost that we're supposed to be receiving at the end of every game. They also did fix the skill points glitch, so unfortunately for those people who were trying to do it or who already done it, that's a wrap on that, and a lot of other quality of life issues that got addressed. Another thing that got addressed was the spin move that was going crazy with the 360 ability that they have in College Football 25, and a lot of people have been uploading clips of that changing, and it's still a good spin move, but it's not as crazy as it once was, and I think that's a good quality of life fix for sure. And let me know what you think of this update in the comment section. We also got a lot of new uniforms from teams that have been keeping it low key going into the college football season, and hey, I'm glad that they're adding those into the game, especially this season. But as far as an update on this man Snag'em, looking at the elusiveness, we still have a pretty solid base right now. I haven't really put anything into this. Route running has been one of our strongest areas, especially with our release and our quickness. Being at 88 speed, 88 acceleration, it's not amazing, but this is going to be one of the first things that I'm wanting to get up before we actually invest in everything else out here. As far as our abilities right now, we do have Silver Press Pro and Silver Sure Hand, so look, we'll be able to catch that thing in traffic, and we'll also be able to slide by anybody trying to press up on that man Snag out here. But if you take a look at the schedule that we have in place, man, we have to go through the gauntlet right now. We got Utah State, Michigan State, and then Notre Dame and Missouri, and we really don't get any bye weeks until week 10 and week 11. So you got to go 9 weeks strong pretty much in this one and still try to run the table if we want a chance to win the SEC out here. But outside of that, it's that time we go ahead and get into this matchup. It's been a cool minute, and you see us 89 overall across the board with that 90 defense sitting pretty versus the Utah State Aggies. Let's see if we can make something shake at the crib as we're number 6 in the country. If you're excited, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and hey, let's get it. So coach is starting this thing off with a halfback dive. Nothing crazy, out of the pistol formation. Let's see if we can get up here and block though. Ain't nothing crazy happening for us. Now we got some jet inside zone, and the bad part is I'm not the primary on this play. I hate to see it, to be fair. Here we go though. Can I get involved in here? And I'm putting somebody on the ground. And now we actually do have some jet touch pass, but look, coach was trying to run the ball on 3rd and 9. This puts us in a weird situation overall, I gotta say. Here we go though. And I slide back inside. Nothing going on this first possession. Now, something I do wish that college football gave us the ability to have is if your leadership gets up, it unlocks the playbook. But we got some read option. See what they're talking about, 2-yard gain. All right, 3rd and 11 situation. We finally have something going down the field for once. Let's see though. Got me. And he threw a pick. Oh my goodness. I mean, what a start though. He sat back there with confidence. I was coming open and just threw that thing right to him. Now coach is starting to open up the playbook a little bit more with 5:29 left in the first. Let's see. Okay, man out here, and we get a nice block, and that's a first down for us. Now let's see if we can get active here. They finally want to run this play in a good situation to my side. Here we go, I'm up the field though. Getting to the outside, and boy, I need a little bit more speed, I ain't gonna lie. We got some inside zone. You see they got me in the slot. I like being moved around a little bit out here. Yeah, I'm trying to pick that man up. And he's just barely getting that first down. They got trips to the boundary. Another inside zone opportunity. And he's spinning and getting 4 on that. Now, something I don't like is that we consistently run the ball. And we are predictable throwing the ball on 3rd down. And look at this. No yards. Now coach is trying to run a screen play on 3rd and 6. These questionable play calling, man. I'm telling you. Screen. And he get to it though. And somehow, some way, this man found the space and gets the first down. All right, now we got that man Daniels in the game, number 5. We get up here though. And I was trying to block that safety. He ran smooth around that. 2nd and 8 and back to the jet touch pass here. We got to mess around with this playbook. Oh, no. But look, can I get out here, though? Outrun him to the edge. And boy, you know it's pretty crazy that I'm not winning that to the edge on a linebacker. See if we can get this block, though. And he had the space to run. And he just chose to go backwards. What? So it looks like coach decided to go for a QB sneak or some sort of situation like that because now we're still moving. Here we go though. Inside zone. Boy, it's working. Now we got an RPO bubble read, but what's bad about this is that I got to block this man out here on this read. He's getting to it. I'm getting a block and we're getting 6. Hey, I honestly had no faith in this play, but it worked out in the end. That man Kenny Vega. Quarterback threw it out there. I made the lightest of touches on that man for a block, and he just found a way to get 6. Now we got a corner route out here, which is good. See if we can work, though. Ooh, and look, they had me blanketed, didn't they? Now they're going back to this play yet again. It's either this or the zone fake jet run play. It makes no sense. Here we go, though. I'm cutting up the field, though. Okay. We're getting a little bit of space out here, and we get our first massive gain. Now we got some red zone halfback scissors, and I'm already on fire. What? That time, no, 8:15 left. Blow past that. And I had some solid route running there, and the running back breaking all types of contact to find his way in for 6. The sophomore Ruben Owens coming through, breaking the first contact, and said, I ain't gonna be stopped if I'm this close. Now, coach loves running this corner route to the short side of the field. For what reason? I don't know. Okay. And he stopped in that pocket and was patient. Now we got some Ohio spacing. I'm not necessarily a fan of this play one bit. Almost want green on some type of go. See if that does the trick. Beautiful. He ran out that safety and it was a little bit more free. And now we're going back to it. Once again, y'all know how it is on college football. We only got 3 play changes. So it's that time. Let me get up here in the middle though. And you see me navigating out here. Sliding for big gains right now. Now they got some wide lead read option and I'm getting super pressed out here. What do you think what time it is? QB pulling it though and getting 7 yards. I'm not a fan of this play. We got a fake screen wheel, but how he pressing me, I could easily get 6 here. Okay. And look at these boys moving right now. Look, I haven't found the end zone yet, and I'm jealous, but everybody else is eating right now. Micah Tease, QB, finding a way to get him super open out here. Let's see if we can work on this drag play though. Got me catching and running, and I thought I could break that first contact. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe some gun Salem. He's pressing on me, so I gotta be able to beat this. See? He ain't wasting no time, and Big Dog getting chopped down. I did not anticipate them to play that zone like that. Let's see what they're talking about though. We gonna just possession catch that, man. We got some shock slot option. We only got 15 seconds left. Okay, man across the middle, and let's call a timeout. The question is, can we slide a little bit? We got 10 seconds. It's either a score or a field goal, right? Nothing crazy. Here we go. They tried to blitz, and I'm running smooth behind it for my first 6 on the day. Hit him with that stiff, gritty. You know what I mean? Easy read option. Hopefully the QB doesn't pull this. He don't even need to like that. And you see I'm getting a mean block, but goodness. Now we got some GT counter. And look, this could be a long developing run. I'm usually not a fan of these either. And of course, he fumbles the rock. And it looks like Utah State recovered. That's crazy. And at the end of this game, man, we did our thing in this one. 40-21, getting 23 points in the second. And our offense finally decided to click just a little bit. So if we take a look at the stats, man, 40-21 is such a good look. And our quarterback showed up, showed out, almost 90% completion percentage. And he has some really good abilities out here as well. On the rushing side of things, though, our man hit over the century mark. And that's what we want out of our guys out here. On the receiving end of things, man, by committee, but that man snagged 161 on 15 receptions for 2 TDs. A lot of that was that jet sweep, but we still got the yards no matter what. So our offensive coordinator reached out to me and said, you were a yak machine and reached the zone multiple times. Incredible, great work. Hey, look, I love to get a little bit more coach's trust out here, you feel me? But now we got Walker's Jiu-Jitsu NIL offer. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu private trainer and I'm trying to increase my social media following. I'll give you 6 weeks of free lessons and in return, you post pictures from those lessons on your social media. So look, the unfortunate part, I would love to get that release, but I don't want to get the energy cost. It's just a little bit too much. So it is what it is. But getting into our weekly agenda, something I want to focus on this time around is getting our team XP up. And a lot of people have been pointing out to me with that being at 0.88, it's really hurting a lot of my games. So we're going to put all 5 pretty much into leadership, see if we can level that up as much as possible. But now you see we got Michigan State on the schedule, and it's a similar matchup to what we were dealing with last time, which is okay. And then we got that number 6 spot on lock. Hopefully we can maintain it, but let's see if we can handle business in this one. Maybe some inside zone. I got some pretty wide splits. If he runs this way, it should be a ton of space for him to make something work. Big first down for us. Now we got some flanker spot. They usually run this when we're into the boundary. Got a little bit more space this time. Man, underneath it, you see me getting a pancake. We're moving a little bit better in this possession than we were in the first, which I'm thankful for. I get to this other side though, and I wanted to hit that safety. Looks like we're gonna stay on the ground with this. Halfback zone weak. I'm picking up mine, and he couldn't get to the outside. Now we got some deep end, but he's pressing me heavily. See, okay, he got me. I'm gonna secure cash that in a little bit of a window. No need to go too crazy with it. And this is already coming back up on my list. Here we go. I'm getting way to the outside. Can I juke this man? Broke a tackle. We got 4. And once again, it's 3rd and 4. And coach is running a halfback draw. I don't understand it one bit. We're trying to give the game away. I think I can say that's the Achilles heel of college football. When you're playing it, you can't control all of the play calling, sadly. But we washing that man to the inside and we're getting 5. Maybe some GT counter now. What he looking like? I'm getting this corner out here, and I thought he was going to squeeze that first. 3rd and 1, and we're running the ball again. Moving like a true SEC team right now. And luckily, we're getting it. Now coach is forced to pass the ball just a little bit. Here we go. Got me across the middle. I'm catching and running with it. And that's a big gain down the field, you know? So just to show you the play that keeps popping up, it's jet inside zone. But if I decided to hit enable play selection, these are the 3 that pop up. So that's why you keep seeing me run that jet touch pass, because A is nothing but a run play. And it's not going to me. So we're going to just run it real quick. You see where it's going. It's not necessarily a positive play. 3rd and 7, and we got some short posts. The question is, will he give us time to run this? Oh my. And he throws a pick. Now we got to get to the edge. And I tried to chop that man down, and it didn't work. Look, our defense is keeping them in check, but they're keeping us in check as well. Okay, we out here. Catch and run a bit. And I wanted to have a little bit more space. Now we got some RPO alert power. Here we go. Oh man, he running that thing. He's getting 5 on it. Back to the ground yet again. Handing it off to the man Snag, why don't you? See if we can get some positive gains here. Oh my, these boys are flowing out here though. Goodness. Now he threw a pick on this last play. So what I want is just send him on a go. Let's see what it's talking about out here. Got me. And I'm breaking off that first contact. And they had so many DBs down the field. And we got some hitch corners and it looks like I'm matched up with a safety. This could go good. Can he get me? And ooh, he's diving for that though. 3rd and 10 and we got some gun dagger. Big press happening. Oh, he's throwing it up and I'm beating this man smooth off the line. Look, I did not anticipate him to actually give me a chance down the field, but man, I was about to turn that into a legit curl and I had a step and I just continued to run on that one. Closing in on the 2-minute warning and we got some power read. What is he gonna do? Not much of anything but lose yards. Now we got some gun sell. This shouldn't be a bad situation for us overall. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it out, but that man had a ton of space on that sideline. Now this could be good. We got some corner strike with a whole bunch of real estate over here. Oh my, and he threw it to me, but I didn't call for it, and it's getting picked off. Honestly, that's the issue with these 3-level routes. He ain't give me no time to beat this man outside. Now we got some flanker dig. So in the future, I'm just gonna keep these routes super short. Cause you see how the QB is just catching it and throwing it. There we go, underneath, 39 with it though. Breaking and working. 30 seconds left, we gotta move if we wanna do anything. Okay, can I get a block? We got some flood delay. We can get in field goal range. I don't know about scoring on this one though. He's throwing it super quick. You see what I'm saying? He'll have time and he just gets rid of it. Now we really are on the clock right now. We gotta go. Got me out here, catch and run a bit, and I'm stepping out of bounds. So that may be close enough for a field goal if we got a guy who's a guy. We've had 3 back-to-back-to-back unsuccessful possessions, and it's not my fault. I haven't even been targeted. When they want to run jet touch pass, they're not even trying to give it to me, so I'm just changing it to the one that actually involves me. Here we go though. And I thought 18 was gonna at least help me out. Now we got halfback mid draw on a 3rd and 4 situation. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to keep them in the game. And unfortunate. Now somehow we got 7 on the board. I don't know what happened though, that's the thing. Because I wasn't in the game. And it didn't seem like it was a pick either. I mean, I'll take it, but it's bizarre nonetheless. See though. He's moving, working, trying to burn the clock. Now we got some play action wide flood. And he's super pressing. We're getting by that though. If he gives it time, and buddy, we just squeaked out this game, dog. That's not what you want to see whatsoever. But if we take a look at the stats, it's not like he had a bad game, but a couple of those passes were pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially the one where he wouldn't even let me get to the 3rd level of my route. But on the receiving side of things, you see us getting 162 yards receiving. You see how much more realistic it is? And on the rushing end, look, I don't know where he went. He just disappeared in this thing. Now our academic advisors hit me up, say you have one of your first big tests of the year in your honors economics class this week. Our office is available for assistance. Are you going to come in and study? We're going to go ahead and come in and study a lot just because we haven't done anything with our academics whatsoever. So after studying a lot, that only leaves us with 2 energy. So we're just going to put that right here into leadership. And you see that finally gives us at ×1 XP. And we got Notre Dame on the schedule coming up. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications if you want to see more snag 'em in college football. And hey, I'll see you guys in the next one.
3, 2, 1. Anywhere I'm at, turn the city up. I I could flip a dollar to a million. I don't like the